Time in YouTube, and welcome back to Deck Profiles. Today we are going to be looking over a new Honchkrow Tapu Koko combination. For those of you who don't know what Honchkrow does, he's 110 HP, stage 1 dark type Pokemon, has faint attack for 1 dark energy. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. This damage isn't affected by weakness, resistance, or any other effects of that Pokemon, but our main attack is going to be Raven's Claw. For 2 colorless energy, we get to do 10 damage. And we'll do 10 additional damage for each damage counter on our opponent's Pokemon, regardless of where they are. So it could be on you know, 3 benched Pokemon, could be anywhere. As long as we've got damage counters down, this attack will increase over time. One of our ways we're going to be able to do that is using the new Tapu Koko promo card from the Tapu Koko figure box. It's got 110 HP. It is a basic with a lightning type. Has flying flip. For 2 colorless energy, you get to do 20 damage across the board. So if they've got 5 Pokemon down, your Honchkrow's attack just went up 100 damage. It's very, very cool, very, very easy to do. And if you can't get Tapu Koko out of there, for one, it does have a free retreat. But if for whatever reason Tapu Koko is still your only attacker into the next turn, you get another 20 damage down. So there's 200 damage that your Honchkrow is now sitting on. We're going to partner that up with the Team Magma's Secret Base. So now whenever they play a Pokemon, like including us, whenever we play Pokemon, we take 10 damage. And what I thought was cool about this is we can combo it in with Drampa. For those of you who haven't seen it, Drampa GX is actually a pretty phenomenal Pokemon card. It's got 100 HP. It is a colorless basic GX, which is very, very nice. Its Righteous Edge isn't going to do too much damage. However, for 1 colorless energy, you do get to remove special energy from your opponent's Pokemon. So that's very, very good. It also has Berserk, 3 colorless energy, 80 damage. If your benched Pokemon have any damage counters on them, this attack is going to do 70 more damage. So it kind of goes really well with the Stadium of Choice as well. So Drampa will be a pretty big powerhouse. I wanted to make sure we had some sort of guaranteed damage, as well as Big Wheel GX. So we actually do have a nice GX attack here, and that is for 1 colorless energy, you can shuffle your hand back in your deck and draw 10. So regardless of the fact, if you know, turn 1, get down to like 1 card, and you're like, you know what? Let's do it! Let's Big Wheel GX! Regardless of them ending or not, you're still getting a brand new hand, which is exactly what you wanted. So regardless if it's 10 or 6 or whatever it could be, it's a great GX attack for early game. With that being said, we are still going to be running a Tapu Lele GX 170 HP Psychic type Pokemon with the Wonder Tag ability. This lets us go for a supporter card from our deck and just put it right into our hand. It does have the Energy Drive attack as well. For double colorless energy, we will be able to do 20 damage times the amount of energies on Tapu Lele and your opponent's active Pokemon. It does have Tapu Cure, but we do not run Psychic Energy, so we can't use it. We are also running 2 Shaman. 110 HP, colorless Pokemon. You get to use the ability Setup. When you play this Pokemon down from your hand onto your bench, you can draw up to 6 cards. Draw your hand back up to 6 cards. Starting our item lineup, we have 2 Escape Rope. Each player switches their active Pokemon with a benched. We have a Field Blower to get rid of either stadiums or item cards, whichever one works. We have 2 Nest Ball. And we get to search for Big Bad Basic, and we've got, 3 good hits off of this one, being the Drampa, the Murkrow, and the Tapu Koko. You don't want to go for Shaman or Tapu Lele because their abilities don't go off. We have a Rescue Stretcher here. You can put a Pokemon from your discard pile back in your hand, or you can shuffle 3 from your discard pile into your deck. We've got some special charges, because I'll be honest with you, if you haven't noticed, everybody's kind of needing those double colorless energy. So like 4 of our attacking Pokemon all can use double colorless energy. So we'll want those double colorless energy to come back to us if we need them. Next up, I am running 4 Trainer's Mail, 4 Ultra Ball, and 4 VS Seeker. Yes, I know Garbodor is out there, but do I care? No! Those Trainer's Mail are going to come in clutch to help us try and get the support that we do need properly when we do. Next up is the Lysander. We are running 2 of these, even though we don't have like an all-out, like, oh my god, attacker Lysander's always going to be clutch because we can put a Pokemon that they don't want in the active position up there, and we'll be able to stall out a few turns. We also have the N. Each player shuffles their hand back in their deck and draws cards equal to the remaining prize cards. So N will be still pretty strong here. We do have 4 Sycamore for draw support, and we are running 1 Skyla to get those necessary cards when we need them. And we are running 3 Choice Band to increase that damage output on EXs and GXs. We are finally running 4 Double Colorless Energy and 4 Dark. I don't know how the energy lineup is going to be. I started this deck with a little bit more energy, but once I started trying to fit all the cards I wanted to into here, it had to get cut a little bit. So let me know how your guys' Honchkrow Koko decks are going. What kind of cards did you use? What partners were you using? Because obviously I'm using a Drampa, which is something a little different. But yeah, let's get into some matches and see just how well we do. Alright guys, match number 1 is here against Orphis playing a Fighting Psychic deck. I don't know what it is. Could be Lycanroc, could be... No, it's not Komodo, because that would be Dragon. We're just going to have to wait and see. We are going to win this coin toss, so we do want to go first. If it is flying type, or fighting type though, we should have a bit of an advantage here. We can drop our Murkrow. That's the only one I really want to drop turn 1. And I have the ability to kind of go with whatever I want here, so it's okay. So we'll be able to see what my opponent does want to play. Now normally I do not want Murkrow up in the front. It is going to be Machamp, Regirock. We can drop a Drampa down. You are weak to fighting, so that is a bit of a problem. We can Trainer's Mail safely. We don't get anything. I really don't want to use either of these support cards, so we'll just go with an N here. I'll drop my Drampa down. And then I'm going to team Magma Base. Now, all their Pokemon will get damage counters as they play them. See, 20 damage. Yes, we'd like to draw 3 additional cards. We've already supported for the turn, and we are going to get our Double Colorless drop. This is probably the best play for me. And that's going to be done. We will be able to evolve, and we do have a resistance to his fighting. So the Steaming Mad, as much as it is a powerful attack, it shouldn't affect us too much this turn. And he does need a little bit of time to set up. Has the Zygarde. He's got a little bit of damage down there. So we'll be able to hit him for a little bit. He's weak to Psychic, and he's not immune to Dark, which is good for us. We're going to see Ralts and Carbink. He's got a lot of Pokemon in this deck. You can just keep dropping them, my friend, because Honchkrow's damage is just going to keep going up. Alright, so it's our turn. Did not play anything worth of mentioning. We've evolved. We can drop an energy down onto our good old Drampa in the back. And I'm just going to... I'm going to end, because he can play more Pokemon. I have not drawn a Koko yet. No Kokos. And unfortunately, I'm just going to have to go with Raven's Claw here. It is not going to do a massive amount of damage, but we will be able to scale this. We got 100 off, which is great. He can only really go for Steaming Mad still, so I'm not worried about that. We do see the Scorched Earth comes up. He is just going to evolve a bunch of his Pokemon here. They still take the damage. He got brought down a Lugia. It does go for Steaming Mad here. And somehow... What? Hold on. That's fine. Was I mistaken? This attack does 20 damage times the number of damage counters on this Pokemon. Okay. So in other words, I was silly. I shouldn't have attacked. Whoops. Alright, but we're okay. Drampa can come in. We can rescue Stretcher, put those... we can shuffle 3 in any combination back. 1, 2, 2. Still no Koko yet. We do want to get rid of our... Oh. I want to just get rid of this thing. So we are going to go for a Berserk. It'll knock out Machamp. We'll be up a prize. Trainer's Mail and a Koko. So Koko is very good here because we can get it to spread some love across the board. The Safeguard Carbink isn't going to do anything, but it is going to get rid of our double colorless energy, which is not good. That's 2 double colorless energy currently in the discard pile. That strong energy could hurt us quite a bit, considering that is going to be 40-80 damage to our Drampa. So maybe the fighting type is not good for us, because, you know, we're completely going to go down here. He does play the part where he can not be confused. We take 100 damage from that. What? I understood the strong and the other one. So he's got base power of 20. Oh, Red Rock. Gotcha. I got you. Don't worry, boys. I got you covered. We're gonna actually Lysander out that Lugia. It's got big retreat costs, big attacks. I can kind of set up my... I'm gonna try and set up Koko. I don't have a whole lot of stuff going for me on this one, I'm going to admit. We're gonna try and get ourselves a nice Murkrow. And I'm going to have to go for the big wheel. Oh. Let's just go for a Righteous Edge. But we did finally get our Koko on the field. And hopefully we'll be able to get this Honchkrow down. But my opponent does have a ton of stuff going for him. He has that Lily, gets him a few more cards. Does drop a regular Regirock. He's going to go into the Lugia Break, who needs 4 energy, so I'm not threatened by that thing. Professor's Letter can get him 2 basics. He only gets 1. Okie dokie. Does drop it down onto that Lugia and has to pass the turn. So we are going to get another Murkrow. We will set that down. We'll play the Honchkrow in the back. We'll just go for this. I need a way of getting out of here, so Escape Rope would be gorgeous right now. No Escape Rope. But we can play the Stadium. Not that it's helped us at this point. I don't need the hand I have, so let's go for a big wheel. We get the Escape Rope now, but we do have a double colorless energy I can drop down and start doing some major damage. Lucky Helmet onto that Lugia Break, 150 damage. Regirock is fully set up. We have a special charge. We can drop a Honchkrow down. How much damage does this guy do? You're doing 120. So you can knock out my Koko. I'm gonna Escape Rope. He's gonna probably come into that Regirock, which is fine by me. I can go... he actually goes into the Zygarde. Interesting play. I'm gonna set up my Honchkrow in the back. And I can Lysander up that Regirock here, so we can get some spread damage across. Again, I'm trying to keep it so my opponent can't play a whole lot of stuff. We got 20 damage across the board, which is absolutely gorgeous. We may not be able to get any knockouts like this, but we will be able to secure some damage. Lysander's up my Drampa. Nicely done. I've got one double colorless on the board. We can grab 2 of them, put them back into the deck. We've already used our escape. Did I have another one? Yes, I do! Let's see what you go into this time. So we're both able to retreat here. He goes to the Lugia break. I think I just go into Koko, because it's not... Like, Koko can do some spread. And I don't really need to worry too much about it. Let's get that flying flip going. We will do 20 damage. What just happened? Oh. Okay. That's a bit of a problem. We see the Gallade with the Premonition. My opponent has a lot of Pokemon, but for some reason it's actually working. He reorganizes the top few cards. Diamond Gift will hit me. Oh, I actually do have a weakness. Never mind. I was like, Koko has a weakness? Okay. We're in a bit of a pickle here. I know I just got rid of a Tapu Lele, but I'm really struggling here. I can set up another Honchkrow. Choice Band on the Honchkrow. I'm gonna have to pass. I can't let my Tapu Koko go down because that would be two attackers that he'll be able to take out. He'll be able to take out the Koko, and he'll be able to take out a Honchkrow with the attacks that are incoming. Because yes, I wouldn't take out this thing, but I don't know. It was a bit of a complicated thing. But we do have a ton of damage out on the board. It's just a matter of getting that opportunity now to kind of come in. He should take out my Koko. He is starting... We're both running out of cards here. Actually misses on the Ultra Ball. He organizes everything, and he's going to probably go for the knockout on my Koko. We see he's playing via Seeker, so he'll probably Lysander, and he'll go for my Drampa, because that is his best play here. He'll get a free knockout on a double prize GX. Actually, he doesn't. He does just go for the Koko knockout, putting him down to 4-4. No bursting balloon this time, though. So we can just come in here. I'm going to go him in with the non-GX attacker, non-choice banded one, because I should be able to knock out with it. We take some damage here. I'm afraid of the Regirock, so let's via Secret into the Lysander. Bring it up. And Honchkrow should be able to finish him off. 190 damage. Boom! So we're an EX up. Now, he can come in and take out our Drampa. It's expected. But I do have a lot of damage on the table already. And I only lost 20 damage from the Regirock, so as long as I can take out another knockout, I should be okay. But he might still have this game if he can Lysander both Shaman and Drampa. He's getting some damage down. I know he's got Lysander in hand, so up comes my Honchkrow. 20, 40, 60 is not gonna. I'm a little confused. I would have gone for the Drampa for the knockout. I think that was a misplay, personally, because he doesn't knock me out. In fact, he only does 40. He would have knocked out my Drampa and would have kept the prize together. Yeah, I don't know how that works. I'm gonna go for that Zygarde because that thing is the problem. If the defending is a dark, it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. So we are just gonna get that out of the way. Pull up our Lysander. And let's drop a Dark Energy down onto our Drampa. Let's just grab Zygarde so we don't have to worry about him. We will go for Raven's Claw, which will eliminate him. 170 damage. And we have one more prize left to go. We got a little lucky here. Did get lucky. He comes up with the good old Gallade, which will give him a knockout, no problem here. But we have a little bit room to play. He might go for the Drampa here. If he does, that will probably be the end of the game. Because we still have 20, 40, 60, 80 damage. No, we don't have enough to... He goes for the Honchkrow again. I'm really confused. Because right now, all I need is a double colorless energy, and I can win this matchup. And there's only 2 on the board. Any in the discard? None in the discard. So if I can Sycamore and get that double colorless energy, I can actually kind of win this. I will come up with my Honchkrow, making him believe that I'm gonna go down. I do get another Honchkrow, which is great. I get there's the victory! He must have known that my Drampa could come up and take it, but he could have gotten rid of that Drampa so many times. I don't know how that would have come through. Like, I don't know, he had like so many attackers that could take out Drampa, who was the bigger threat, really. Because I could come in at any time once I got a double colorless energy down and just gone for an attack. But I did come out with a win. Again, a little bit clunky, but once we can get this thing kind of figured out and worked properly, you guys will be able to see just how powerful Honchkrow Koko can really be. You got to see that there is a lot of damage output from this, being able to set up all that damage prior with the Koko and then going in with the Honchkrow. And again, both of them are non-EX attackers, so if you didn't want to run Drampa, you can set up this deck and have it as a non-EX deck. So either way, let's get into match number 2 and see if we can actually pull off a less janky win. Alright guys, match number 2 is against Wu Moon Sun. Wu Moon Sun may be playing Mewtwo, so this could be a problem. Could be. Yes, we would like to go first. First is awesome! In all it could be. We have our Honchkrow line, we have our ability to get Tapu Koko through the Nest Ball, we have supporter range. I'm liking our hand. And we are going to be able to go first here, as long as I don't do too much silly Ooh, they start with a... I'm gonna play my basics first before I play that. Let's get Koko down. Let's get another Honchkrow down. And then we can go Team Magma Secret Base and the Dark Energy on the Murkrow. Then we can just end. We can end. If they get Pokemon, I'm alright with that. But I did not get the Pokemon that I'm hoping to get back, so it happens, right? I might have to use the Dark Energy to retreat into Koko next turn. But, Trainer's Mail, let's see what we get. Special Charge Choice Band. We can put the Choice Band on our back Murkrow, just in case things do go a little weird. Because I am going to retreat next turn. I'm going to pass. Now the Tapu Lele is up, and now we don't run a high energy on most of our Pokemon. So we should be okay in that regard. Now if they want to play Pokemon besides the Tapu Lele, they will need to take some damage. And this is going to be an Alolan Ninetales deck from the looks of it. So we're going to get some damage down on that Vulpix early, which is good. We're going to see an Ultra Ball come through. Double Water Energy into the disc pile. That way they can Aqua Patch. We are going to see another Alolan Vulpix. And we're going to see it get damaged, which is awesome because it is going to increase their damage output. They are going to Sycamore, and this is going to get them some more Pokemon. Hopefully, again, I'm looking to see that bench fill up on their side. We are going to see a Water Energy drop onto the Tapu Lele. An Aqua Patch goes for that Tapu Lele, meaning they can attack. Actually, they do not. Field Blower is going to get rid of both my bands or the Stadium. Both my bands, not threatened by the Stadium, so that's fine. I played the bands a little early. I'm going to simply retreat out into Koko. Drop my Double Colorless Energy down. I'm not going to do anything other than that right now. We are just going to Flying Press, start to increase our damage output. The Vulpixes have taken a little bit, and if they don't play those Alolan Ninetales this turn, I will get a couple knockouts. We do see the more energy. Another Alolan Vulpix has hit the field. Sycamore going to get rid of a Water Energy and a Mega Turbo. Rough Seas is going to be able to we're in a long battle here. That's not a good stadium to see. That's not a good stadium to see. I'll say that right now. Floatstone on the Tapu Lele. They can come in now with the Alolan Vulpix anytime they want and kind of knock us out. I need a lot of utility. They actually are just going to bring up the one that is just going to Beacon. So they're able to get 2 Vulpix. Come on, N. I need an N. I got a Sycamore. Okay. Drop this down here. We're going to sacrifice all our stuff anyway, so Sycamore and the Dark Energy. We can get... I can get a Shaman. As much as I wanted my Honchkrow, this actually could be better. Because this could still draw me Honchkrow, and it can draw me the stuff I need to get rid of... no, it got me Honchkrow. It got me Honchkrow. I should play the Tapu Lele. We can go with the double drop here. Grab Tapu Lele. Yes. I want to get N. And we'll end this away. Actually, I could have evolved that Honchkrow. I just realized that. I do get the Field Blower. So that is a big, big bonus for us. So let's get rid of that, shall we? 1. And the Floatstone you don't need. Okay, so those 2 are gone. I'm just going to get some spread damage down. If they play another Rough Seas, I'm in trouble anyway. But they literally got the card they needed to save their Vulpixes, which is not good for me. We did get rid of the 2 Alolan Vulpix. Now they can still potentially draw 1. I know there's 2 in the deck, which makes it a bit of a problem. We are going to see an Aqua Patch. This could either this will probably line up to the active one. Actually, no, it goes on to the back one. I guess one of their attacks does cost 4? No. I don't know why. But they got both Vulpix, or both of the Ninetales back. Choice Band is going down on 1. We're going to get End out of this hand, which is fine. It is fine. I wanted to leave one open space in case I got the additional Shaman, which I didn't. I did get a Honchkrow for the Murkrow here. I can Skylight kind of, I don't know. I can Lysander into attacks. We are going to see a Blizzard Edge, which is going to remove my Koko. But we've got some damage down on the field right now. We've got 20, 60, 90. I only got 120 damage down. So I really don't have a lot. I would have. I would have. I want to set up into the back Alolan Ninetales, because as far as I'm aware, they can't hit me. So I want to put damage into that. I need a Koko. And how many double colorless energy have I lost? I've only lost the one. I've lost 3 of my 8 energy already, though. One on the board. And we've got just the one Koko, so it's a little early. Ooh, I could just rescue Stretcher. Okay, let's do that. Let's rescue Stretcher, put a Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand. I can just get the Koko back. Because it is the one I actually need right now. And we can kind of just pass up what we've got here and go for a Raven's Claw. It'll do 130 damage. Oh, but they've got that simple retreat that I forgot about. But if they do retreat, I'll have a major damage booster on the field. So I'm alright if you don't do anything with that. Ice Path GX, what do? Move all damage counters from this Pokemon to your opponent's... Oh. Okay, so I'm going to lose Honchkrow. Simple as that. Ice Path GX, here it comes. That's not cool. We're struggling here. We're struggling here. Bring up Tapu Koko. We're struggling a lot. We are going to get Team Magma base. Oh man, what do we do here? We take 20 here. We might be able to get a Drampa on the board, but I need energy. Nope, I didn't get anything like that. I can Ultra Ball, get rid of these two. I'm in trouble, guys. I don't have a Drampa. Both of them are prized. Both of them are prized. We'll drop one down. Takes 20. Not a big deal. And we are going to go with the N, which will reduce my opponent's cards down a little bit. Just slightly, though. Alolan Ninetales might be the thing that's going to take us out. Okay, we got some energy. You gotta remember, they still have Rough Seas, though. And we did play first, so that is a problem. I am going to get a Choice Band, though, so I can at least get some mitigation down, but not much. The GX attack is gone now, which is nice, and this one doesn't have any water energy on it. So we've gotten a little bit of spread damage. If we can get lucky, we might get that Vulpix there. I don't think we will, though. I think our opponent will probably pull a Rough Seas anytime soon now. And make this very, very hard to take down. Up comes the other one. It just needs another water energy, and it does get it. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. We will lose this Koko. I need to bring in this one just for the retreat cost purposes. We're starting to hurt, though. We're starting to hurt. I only have 12 cards left, too. I got a major problem with this. Oh, boy. Overall, though, I do have to say this is a very fun deck. I'm just having problems. There we go. Double colorless energy, but I do need to put it on the Koko in order to get rid of a Vulpix for prize. And, yeah. We're going to drop that down. We will special charge. I know there's going to be 2 now in the deck, which is great. That's all I can do. I will get rid of 1 Vulpix, which is fine. And I'm scaling off the rest of the damage. So we're going to claim our first prize, which is a special charge again, which is beautiful. Because 2 of them means that when this Tapu Koko goes down, I can at least special charge and get them back. So we are going to see that this Vulpix actually is not going to be able to attack us. We might have just kind of come back from this. Huh. I want a special charge. Get that dark energy, or double colorless energy. I can't do much in terms of additional damage. I have to sacrifice my Lysander. But we've got all that double colorless energy in the back now. I got 2 of them here. I don't want to lose on the Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele's got some more damage on it. Let's drop this onto Honchkrow here. We can retreat out into Honchkrow. And we should be able to pick up a knockout on this one. So Raven's Claw is going to do 230 damage, so we don't have enough now to do a second knockout. Drampa and... Oh, now we get both Drampas in 1 prize shot. Up comes the Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele can do a little bit of damage. But we can... They can't retreat. Oh, they are going to retreat now. They're definitely... Oh, they're going to go for the energy drive and not take us out. Okay, I'm good with that. You currently have 70 damage on you. I'm going to drop a nice double colorless energy down here. We're going to escape rope. Force that Alolan Ninetales up. Grab our Honchkrow. And, yeah. We do, what, 70 and 80, so 150. We knock out Alolan Ninetales here with the Raven's Claw. Guys, we're making a comeback with Honchkrow. This is awesome. Team Magnus base, we get an Ultra Ball. Oh man, did we just kind of come back with like an end game sweep? Sycamore. We only have 3 cards left in our deck, so we will need to end down. I don't need a lot of cards now. We have 80 guaranteed damage on the field. We see a special charge go through. You're going to do 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 damage. So my Honchkrow will go down. But my best play here is to go into my Koko. Get a little bit of extra damage down. They may get the prize. Oh, hold on. Hold on. My game's not over yet. Three Choice Band are in the discard. Okay. I don't do enough. I think you may have me. Because you do 100 damage. You can't... I don't lose from losing Koko. But I do lose if you can pull out my Honchkrow. Actually, but I don't lose if I retreat and do the damage with Honchkrow first. Alright, alright, alright. Let's do this. Raven's Claw. That's fine. My math's off. Oh, plus the 10 from the initial attack. So, we were good! We were good! We managed to pull off a win. My math at the end there was kind of screwing me up, and I'm glad I went for the attack, because you guys are probably screaming at me, your math is off! Your math is off! You do have this game! But we did manage to pull a nice victory with Honchkrow Koko against Alolan Ninetales. Even after that initial Rough Seas reaction, I thought we were in trouble. But we stuck through it. Once we got the damage down, we were able to come back with those knockouts against those major GXs, and we kind of cleaned up a little bit. I'm proud of Honchkrow. He did a fantastic job. Do I think that this deck could do it on a consistent basis? Probably not. I'd probably take out the Drampa, make it a little bit more simple, but I really thought it was a cool tech idea, having consistent damage on top of having the scaling damage that was Honchkrow. But with that being said, it was another thing that was taking the double colorless energy away. So in that match, you could definitely see like the power behind just Koko and Honchkrow. Other than that, let me know kind of suggestions you would have done with this deck, things that you would have incorporated, things that you would have changed. But that is going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then, time out.